And it's like a street food of Italy. So let's try it.
This is yummy. It's good.
So good. The town is starting to wake up and it's so beautiful. The sun is actually out today, which is amazing.
We got good lighting today, good weather compared to yesterday morning.
So right now we're gonna grab some espresso or coffee and enjoy this weather.
It's honestly so nice just stepping onto these bridge and like just looking. Sometimes, actually a lot of times, there's gondolas going down the river.
By, yeah.
It is a bit early right now, so maybe not as much, but
it's a sight to see walking around early morning in Venice. I reckon it's the best time to actually walk around just because there's not much tourists yet and you get pretty much the views to yourself.
honestly, here in Venice, you just can't not take photos. You've got these beautiful rivers, alleyways, so narrow and so picturesque as well. I mean, it might be hard to tell, but there's a lot of colorful buildings, yellow, pink, like pastel colors. And unlike Paris, where you have to walk so far, so long, here it's like 5 to 15 minutes, and every 30 seconds there's a nice alleyway, a nice bridge or river, and it's such a dream city to be exploring, isn't it?
I love it. Yeah. You can stay by the bridge and watch the gondolas just pass by, and it's actually so relaxing. I just admiring this place. Venice is so beautiful, and you actually don't need a lot of days to walk around and explore this place.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe like one full day is enough, or
Yeah,
if you want to,
maybe two.
2 full days.
That's
if
what we're
you truly
doing.
want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
2 full days is enough, plenty of time.
We are back on the beautiful Rialto Bridge, this time a lot earlier in the morning.
And less people right now.
Yeah, less people. I wanted to go here because I wanted to see a building facade. I'm gonna put the name on the screen instead of trying to say it. I know I'm gonna get it wrong. And this is the building facade. I thought it was a lot nicer.
We weren't actually sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. We were just searching on Google.
Maybe inside is nicer.
You can actually book to go up to the top.
Rooftop.
Yeah, there's a rooftop terrace.
It's free, but you just have to book it online, and I think the slots go by really quickly. So
Yeah.
maybe
sure
a
if
few
there's-
days before you come to Venice, you can book that if you want to see a wide view of the city from above.
But now we're gonna grab coffee once again and something to bite on to start the day.
So we made it here at Café del Doge. We're getting a quick drink, but it's actually a few minutes walk from the Rialto Bridge, which is very easy.
So this one's just down the river, and instead of having a coffee by the river, you save like €1.50,
Yeah.
€2 per drink, and it's honestly worth walking that extra minute or two.
I feel like a lot of locals know this spot and drink their morning coffee here. But yeah, so we're gonna have some hot drinks to start off the day, I guess, and enjoy this.
So I ordered the giacometto. It has hazelnuts, cocoa, and milk nuts. That one is €4.50. I haven't tried it just yet, so let's try it soon. And Alex got
Cappuccino, just a classic cappuccino and a croissant, just to have a quick bite. But whoa, I just had a sip of it and it's actually so good. It's like just a medium roast or something, but it's perfect. This is much needed this morning.
All right, let's start the day.
Start the day with the coffee.
Should I mix this?
Let's take a look. Cheers.
Cheers. I got like a whole chocolate, the hazelnut chocolate, on the brim of this cup.
So good.
So strong. I should mix the chocolate for sure.
He likes his chocolate with his coffee, and he's trying to find mocha here in Europe, but he's like, there's literally pretty much none unless you go specific, and like this one, which is literal chocolate on the rim of the cup.
That thick chocolate sludge. That chocolate's so good. And the coffee too. We have just been roaming around nearby the Rialto Bridge. It's so beautiful with the sun out this time, shining bright, because yesterday, like I said, was gloomy, but we're just getting lost in the little courtyards and alleyways of Venice.
That's pretty much the best way to explore Venice, is pretty much no set itinerary, but just getting lost.
Yeah.
And then trying the gondola, obviously, which we did in our last vlog. But just literally walking around the alleyways, you're gonna find so many hidden gems and so many photo opportunities. Like every corner is picturesque. Guys, there's this signage here on this alleyway and it says, "Dear visitors, welcome to our alleyway. Please do not use it as a toilet."
Yeah.
Because honestly, some alleyways kind of smells like piss. Like,
let's be honest.
all little corners here in Venice smells like piss.
It starts to smell a lot more after it rains.
Yeah.
Because it kind of dampens like the stone,
river.
the floor, the river. So you can smell that funky smell. What do we get?
So we got some potatoes and stuffed squid. I'm not sure what you call it, but it looks so good. €6.50.
€6.50.
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
Let's try it. This spot is actually featured on Netflix and it's like a street food of Italy. So let's try it.
Honestly, the wedges is pretty basic. I'll be honest.
It's actually really good.
I just needed carbs though. It tastes good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Alright, I gotta try that.
I'm gonna try the squid real quick.
Stuffed squid, right? What's inside?
Oh, not stuffed actually.
Oh.
It's not stuffed, but it's pretty much squid, and it's actually so tender. And
Oh, so it's easy to chew on and
yeah,
like to
very
eat.
tender.
That's good.
It has like a few herbs on it. Nothing too crazy, but you can taste that it's really fresh. It's actually so good. Wow, I love it. Taste it?
Yum.
Squid's good, hey?
Yeah, that's easy to bite off. Normally it's
so
super
good.
chewy. I was honestly hungry just walking around. I know we just had coffee and a bit of croissant, but
But if you're on a budget, this is a good spot to eat at because this is pretty much a meal and you could add a bit more, which is fairly affordable as well.
so just down the road and into this random courtyard, we've made it to Birraria. And it's actually a pizza spot, and it's a good timing because they just opened in time for lunch. They open at 12, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna have, an authentic Italian pizza for lunch.
So we ordered a pizza. It's called dogaressa, which has buffalo mozzarella, obviously the tomato base, and fresh basil. €12 for all of these. It's pretty good size too. It's so good. Let's try it.
Thumbnail.
Okay, it wasn't sliced, so I literally just picked it apart. But this looks so good. It's so fresh. It's so good, guys. We try not to eat dairy, but you gotta make an exception here in Italy. It's just a must to try their pizza. And wow, this is honestly authentic. Nothing compares to like in Australia maybe, and the Philippines, definitely not. This is so good. It's so like greasy. Get a good bite.
This is yummy. It's good.
It's so good.
So fresh. It's 12 o'clock now. We haven't had
And this
breakfast.
hits. I mean, we had that snack, which was amazing, and now this pizza is amazing. We're here at I Tre Mercanti, which they have these traditional tiramisus and also flavored ones. And apparently they're really top rated here. That's why we're trying this one. And it's about €4 each. So can't wait to try my first tiramisu here in Italy. Let's give it a try. Okay, so tiramisu is a traditional Italian dessert.
And Alex got me the pistachio tiramisu. Just something a little different.
And it's pretty much got cream and that like biscuit and coffee in it. So let's try. So good.
So there's that green pistachio cream, and then there's actually pistachio as well, if you can't tell. That's good.
It's so rich. You can't really taste the coffee, but the cocoa on top is so amazing. It's not too sweet. I think everything complements each other very well with the cocoa, the cream, and like the biscuit.
It's not like crazy sweet. I don't think pistachio should be like sweet. Ooh, it's actually kind of nice. It's super light. It's not too heavy, so this is a good light dessert after a meal.
I'm actually so obsessed with this. Like, it's so light that I feel like I'm not even eating a lot of it, even though it looks a bit big.
Yeah, I thought it was
One
a bit
person,
too big.
yeah, no, it's like for one person.
But it's light.
Yeah, very light. It's so good. I could eat all of it, definitely.
Yeah.
This is so good. I'm so glad we got to try this one here in Venice.
Trying on a sweater right here at St. Mark's Square.
Very tourist. Oh, you
Maybe bigger, maybe bigger. Yeah. Large, yeah.
That's pretty cool. How much?
So this is 30 euros for the sweater. It's kind of hot to be wearing a sweater, but I really want to bring one home.
And you wear sweaters a lot.
I do wear sweaters a lot. So we picked up the sweater in a large size, so it's not even that much bigger than the medium. It still has...
Like yours is the same.
Yeah, it kind of looked the same. But I guess I didn't want it to... I mean, normally I do want oversized, but this might look good with certain outfits. Classier outfits, maybe, I don't know.
That's your souvenir.
Yeah, this is my Venice souvenir. A super expensive souvenir at 30 euros. About 55 Australian dollars.
Are you gonna make a use out of it?
Damn, I low-key regret that much. But maybe I'll use it a lot. Okay, let's see more of Venice.
This is Venice during the weekend. We're currently here on a Saturday, and compared to yesterday, it's a lot more people. It wasn't this much yesterday during sunset. So definitely, I think a lot of people do day tours. They just want to see Venice for the weekend. Then they would come obviously on the weekend when they're free. But yeah, definitely a lot more packed and I guess chaotic. But the weather is very nice, so I can't blame them. It's nice to be out when the weather is amazing.
So we've made it to Giardini Reali, which is the Royal Gardens of Venice, and this one is sort of just outside St. Mark's Square. You just gotta wrap around, walk by the Grand Canal maybe, and yeah, there's an entrance to the garden. And it's actually kind of a nice spot to sit down for a little bit, especially after a long day of exploring the alleyways and the small town of Venice. There's a lot of benches here.
Yes, it's very peaceful. Bring your book or literally just sit down and have a peaceful moment because it is chaotic at St. Mark's Square.
Right now,
so
yeah.
This one is a little peaceful and it's good to chill out. We're currently here at Gallonetto and we're gonna try our very first gelato here in Italy.
Yeah.
And apparently this is top rated, so we're gonna check it out. I'm actually so keen for it because we haven't tried it ever. So let's see.
Of course.
And one stracciatella in cone.
Of course. That's fine.
I got a classic stracciatella, which is I think milk and a few crumbs of chocolate. I'm gonna try it, and it's €1.80 per scoop, which is not too bad. That's so nice and creamy, and pretty much like a vanilla ice cream, which is honestly, I'm basic, but my favorite. It's so good.
I got the gnoccolata galosa. I think it's hazelnut. This is it. That big scoop. Yeah. Ooh, that's hazelnut, and it tastes so good. Not overly sweet. Damn, we haven't had dinner yet, and we're having dessert first, but I ain't mad.